I'm in Venlo and I wanted to do what so many Dutch people do, get a sandwich.
Olá pessoal, sejam bem-vindos ao meu canal. Meu nome é Natália, mas você pode me chamar de Nath. Eu adoro reagir e aprender sobre outros países, especialmente aqueles bem diferentes do meu em termos culturais e econômicos. Então, se você gosta desse tipo de conteúdo, fique à vontade para se inscrever. Vou adorar ter você por aqui. Bom, nesse vídeo eu vou reagir comendo como holandês por um dia. O que as pessoas comem na Holanda? Então é isso, sem mais delongas, e vamos para a reação.
Today we are eating like a typical Dutch person for an entire day. From iconic Dutch breakfast to a traditional homemade dinner, no fancy brunches or long lunches here. Just real, everyday food people in the Netherlands actually eat.
Good morning, people. We are about to eat like Dutch people for the entire day, and we're starting with a nice little breakfast, and in our book that means this thing, hagelslag. We're going to show you in a second. Time for breakfast.
Let's eat.
Hagelslag is probably the most iconic Dutch breakfast item.
Gente,
It's
meu
quick
Deus,
and easy to
como
prepare,
assim?
with nice white bread, creamy butter, along with these chocolate sprinkles called hagelslag. The box even comes with a nice little spout on the side for all of your
Eu não
chocolate
sabia
easy access
disso.
needs.
All right, time for our dessert breakfast.
Yeah, so I don't know how common this is.
Gente, como assim? Tipo, eu não sabia que a caixinha tinha isso. E outra coisa, isso realmente é uma coisa que todos os holandeses comem, até os adultos. Me deixe saber nos comentários, porque é muito diferente.
This as a breakfast, but it's supposed to be a breakfast item. This is called hagelslag, and it's basically a white toast bread slice. It's not toasted, then there's just butter on there, and then these chocolate sprinkles.
Yes, enough butter so the sprinkles stick, right? That's the goal.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is the brand, right? De Ruyter.
Yeah.
De Ruyter, lekker knapperig. Chocolate hagel milk. Chocolate hagel.
The chocolate hagel milk.
So hagelslag.
What a way to wake up. Mwah.
Gente, você pode comer chocolate no café da manhã sem ser julgado.
This is so good.
Wow.
You have hagel on your face.
Do I get it?
You've got it.
This reminds me a little bit of like eating a donut for breakfast, which is very common in the USA, but not so common in Germany. But you do have Schokobroodchen, so you have options like this. But the sprinkles give it a donut vibe. It just needs to be deep fried.
Just the consistency. You have these hard-ass sprinkles right here. And they give it a crunch, but then in your mouth it melts basically and becomes just a chocolate paste. It's so nice.
I want to know how often the average Dutch eats hagelslag for breakfast. Is this a childhood thing or is this like a normal thing? Before I go to work, I'm going to make my sprinkle bread and then go to work.
Pack one for the office. The CEO whips out his hagelslag for
Honestly,
brunch.
It's a solid way to wake up. Like, this is nice.
Indubitably a great way to start this Dutch day of eating.
Folded slag.
Phil devours
Gente,
his,
vocês
sure to
colocam
not leave
muito
a
assim?
single piece behind.
All right, so it's time for lunch, and I think I read somewhere that the typical Dutch person likes a lot of sandwiches. Broodje. Am I saying it right?
From our experience, that is definitely true. There's a lot of broodje in the Netherlands. And we came to Venlo, a little border town, to get some of our Dutch eating in for the day.
So a lot of people either typically bring a sandwich to work or they grab one from like Albert Heijn or something. Or when we were in Rotterdam and Utrecht, we see so many people during lunchtime picking up their sandwich to go and eating it out. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to eat our sandwich out
Vocês
today
não
at
comem
a Dutch
comida
restaurant.
quente
Let's
no
do that. Every time we come to
trabalho?
one of these border towns, there are so many Germans. We hear all the Germans here. But visually, it definitely looks like the Netherlands. All this red brick and stuff.
It just sounds like Germany.
Sounds like Germany, looks like Netherlands.
Seriously, we're not sure if it's easier to use English or German as visitors in this Dutch border city. We hear more German than Dutch or English walking around the streets. And we are right in time for
Curioso
lunch.
isso.
We went to this lunch restaurant that's only open during the lunch hours and during the weekdays. Perfect for our Dutch day of eating.
All right, it's lunchtime in Venlo, and I wanted to do what so many Dutch people do, get a sandwich. So we got this massive sandwich here, and it's some kind of cooked
Enorme.
chicken sandwich. It looks very nice. I'm in Venlo, and I wanted to do what so many Dutch people do, get a sandwich. So we got this massive...
Tem 3 fatias de pão. Caramba, isso é muito alto.
Massive sandwich here, and it's some kind of cooked chicken sandwich. It looks very nice. What I do like is they put a lot of effort into making it look nice and also taste nice, I think. The main thing this shop advertises is their homemade egg salad. So that seems to be a thing here.
That looks good. The bread looks fresh too, which is really nice.
But I feel like this is going to be very messy.
That's why they gave a fork and knife.
Here we go. Dude, the first thing I taste is the egg salad. Wow, it's so mayonnaisey, but like slightly mustard flavored, I think. And it's very nice. Overall, very fresh. They have so much lettuce on here, big slices of tomato. The bread is toasted nicely. It's pretty crunchy on the outside, but very soft on the inside. So that's definitely a good lunch.
Gente, peraí. Primeiro, esse sanduíche é enorme. Isso é comum, tipo, os sanduíches de vocês serem tão grandes. E outra coisa, vocês não comem comida quente no almoço de vocês? E terceiro, vocês comem com garfo e faca? Tipo, eu não tinha percebido, mas ela mencionou isso e realmente, tipo, é muito diferente, porque eu tô acostumada a ver as pessoas comendo em outros países com a mão, né? E tipo, achei que só aqui no Brasil as pessoas comiam assim. Gente, me deixa saber nos comentários, são muitas dúvidas na minha cabeça.
All right, so this sandwich looks very typical to like a US style lunch. Like when I was working in the US, we would very often go out for just sandwiches, but this one looks pretty fancy and loaded. Let me give it a try. That bacon is throwing me back right now. Egg salad, bacon, lots of lettuce. That's so good.
Yeah, if I was working in an office or something, maybe I would try to fork and knife this. This is a very colorful dish. I like that. We have a saying, das Auge isst mit. The eye eats. Also, you eat with your eye. Do you have a saying in English?
Yeah, well, you eat with your eyes.
Aqui também
You have it all over your face. Because it's so cold right now, I decided to go with the soup of the day and a little bit of bread. And the soup of the day was parsnip, so it looks pretty cool, like some type of root. Reminds me a little bit of celery.
Comes in a huge cup. Sometimes I wish I had a coffee mug that big.
Enorme.
Ooh,
enorme.
That's some nice flavoring. Yum. I love soup, especially in wintertime. It may look a little nicer today than the average like Dutch and German day, but it's still like 5-7 degrees Celsius. Yeah. It's pretty cold.
It's early April and it's blue sky, but cold AF. But look how Dutch this looks right now. Soup, which is very much more common here than in Germany. Couple parked bikes in the past. You have the red bricks, the Gothic brick or what it's called.
Dang, this is so good. I love soup. I feel like we don't eat it enough.
They also gave you some very nice looking dark bread here.
Now the best thing to do is a little dip. Dude, I love soups in wintertime.
O que é isso nesse pequeno pote?
This is my type of lunch. This is like a 9.5 out of 10 lunch. I'm very satisfied.
Yes, and since sharing is caring, we polish off both the soup and the sandwich together. Phil also discovers a new vegetable he likes.
Ooh, it's very herbal. I might be a fan of parsnip.
Safe to say, another successfully completed Dutch meal.
All right, we're down at the pier. There's water in Venlo, very nice. But who would have thought that egg salad is such a nice thing for lunch and that it plays that big of a role in the Dutch cuisine? No, seriously, we don't know if it does, but it's very nice. And we asked if these sandwiches are popular, and he said yes, they're very popular. And since they have a soup of the day, that was also a popular choice, and I think we both became fans of parsnip.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a parsnip soup before, but that was very good. Very flavorful.
Yeah.
So I think if that didn't fill you up, maybe the typical Dutch person has a little bit of a fried snack, a little snacky snack before they go back to work.
Possible, very possible.
Possibly.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, the tallest country in the world probably needs a little more to eat, right? What better way than some typical Dutch savory snacks? So many cities in the Netherlands have these snack shops with warm fried goodness, except this place. They're anti-fries for some reason.
No fries here. Or maybe it's just fries are not allowed to be eaten in front of it. Is that what that advertising is?
Oh.
So for our snack, we're going with some iconic deep-fried crunchy delights.
We had to do it. We had to stop at one of these fried food places. And it's called Baba 2. There was one of the better rated ones in the city center. And they always have the fries. They always have the bitterballen, which I really wanted to get here.
So 1 bitterbal, 2 bitterballen.
We're choosing the good food here, the fried stuff.
And I wanted to get a bami sheaf. It's becoming one of my favorite Dutch fried snacks. Let's start with the bitterballen.
Okay.
There we go.
Just try. Look at the inside. It's just like beef stew in there. And I think this is probably my favorite snack when coming here.
It's very hearty.
Yeah, it's super hearty. It tastes like there's beef in there. It's a beef stew.
Shredded pulled beef in there. And I feel like you don't even need a sauce, but they provided a sauce for you.
So here we go. It's mayonnaise.
Is it mayonnaise? Yeah, the Dutch, they love mayonnaise. I'm going to open this up. This has become one of my favorite things in the Netherlands. It's noodles mushed together and deep fried after being battered.
Macarrão.
Yeah, Asian style noodles. So
So a nice little kick in there, nice seasoning.
the bami shift.
Eu não sabia que vocês comiam isso.
Oh, that's good. That's a good bite. So nice, right?
Oh,
Very
this one's
nicely
spicier.
flavored. Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Honestly, a solid lunch or snack. If you
Gente, eu estou adorando ver isso, porque, tipo, literalmente, tudo que estou vendo aqui tipo, de alguma forma o brasileiro ia falar que é diferente da nossa cultura, sabe? Tipo, no sentido, comer chocolate de café da manhã. Aqui, os pais não deixam. Então, assim, é diferente, sabe? Outra coisa, o sanduíche. O brasileiro falaria, provavelmente, isso não vai me dar sustância pro meu trabalho. E agora, eles estão comendo aqui bolinhas, talvez são fritas, né? Com maionese, tipo, vocês comem muitas coisas gostosas, né? Tipo, literalmente.
want one.
Successful time here in Venlo.
Dang, so good. Can't wait to see what we eat for dinner.
Well, simmer down, Meow, and why don't you finish what's in your hand first?
I think I'm so nosy, but I love in the Netherlands how the windows are at eye level and you can look into people's homes. They look so nice. Like, look how nice this kitchen and living room is.
You sure it's not an office? Oh, it is.
It's a house. There's a kettle and everything in there. I love it.
So we finish up our time in Venlo, creeping around the city.
What a creep.
But before we leave, we need to go to the supermarket to get a few things for dinner and maybe a snack. I'm going to be honest with you, these did not make it past the Dutch and German border.
All right, getting some work done, but you can't forget another iconic Dutch drink, chocomel. But this one has protein in it. So I saw this and I was like,
Eu quero
wow,
muito provar
25
isso.
grams of protein per bottle.
Let's go for the
25
gains.
gramas.
25 grams of protein for 200 calories, less than, not too shabby.
Caramba.
That's pretty good. Oh, I gotta edit in
Vocês
some
comem
muscles.
tomam isso
All right,
também?
it's time for dinner. According to the interwebs, this is typically and traditionally the main hot meal of the day. And today we are making the Dutch national dish, stampot, which is a mashed potato and vegetable pot and considered a hearty comfort food. We are making the most popular one called boerenkoolstampot. I tried to find the kale in the fresh section, but it's more of a winter veggie, and at this time of the year it's hard to find fresh, so frozen it is. After preparing
Meu
our
Deus, é
beautiful
muito
potatoes,
prático, eu
I swear
amo.
I have not eaten so many potatoes in my life, but now I'm married to a German, so here we are. And while those potatoes cook, we prepare the kale, waterboarding this sausage, and making the stampot sauce. For something that's a one-pot recipe, I'm sure using a ton of pots, but it's probably user error. And as soon as everything is finished cooking, we add it all to our pot. The potatoes, the kale, the seasoning, some ham cubes, splash of milk, and of course you can't forget the butter. I think every instruction said butter. Butter on everything. Butter we used. And voila! Look how beautiful this is.
All right, dinner time, and we're back home. And Diana just prepared
Caramba,
this
isso parece muito
masterpiece
bom.
right here. I think it's technically called boerenkoolstampot.
Esse é
Yes,
tipo
which
de
is a
comida que
kale
o brasileiro ia
stampot
amar.
mashup.
It looks so good. We had this one time before. Tried it somewhere in the Netherlands.
Yeah, but not with roquefort. So I wanted to try it with roquefort. That's what everyone says is the best one to try it with.
Yeah, we put a little bit of mustard on the side here. I'm breaching the wall here, the dam.
The wall.
Oh no, there you go. Dude, it's so good.
Dude,
Ah,
yeah.
eu
For your first
adoraria
time making
provar
that, that's
isso,
so good.
gente.
Well, I mean, most of it was packaged, so it wasn't that difficult.
Look at my thing here, it's breaching, and my little lake of sauce, it's coming out. Oh. Dude, it feels like one of these, what do you call that when you build these miniature worlds in school?
Dioramas?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a little diorama. Okay, roquefort time?
Alright, we'll try it. It was in a little water
Gente, essa
bath.
linguiça nunca vi
For a
vendendo algo
bit.
parecido aqui. Eu adoraria provar esse prato.
Dude, there's something about this that's so much better than the regular stuff. This reminds me very much of a standard Wiener sausage, just a way better version of it.
This tastes like something you would get in a German restaurant also in the winter, just maybe not this like kale mashed together.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the sausage. It's bitier than a Wiener sausage. It's thicker. It's just less ground up. You know, it's more coarse. And the skin is so nice and has this nice like bite to it. This is such a solid meal. I kind of want to eat this regularly from now on.
This is amazing.
You're right. This is exactly my stuff. There's potatoes in it, which I love. A little bit of veggies.
And he loves sausages. He can't help himself. Honestly, the gravy too is not that bad for a packaged thing. Maybe it's all the butter that the Dutch put in their recipes. Everything said butter. Dare I say like a 9.8 out of 10 for winter dish?
The pinnacle of Dutch cuisine right here. Hats off to the Netherlands.
Lekker.
Lekker, yeah.
Lekker.
Lekker, yeah.
Wow, when a German likes a meal. Or just when Phil likes a meal.
Paid for all of that, so you gotta get it somehow.
Lick that plate clean.
Stamppot! Ik ben een fan.
A very satisfying dinner, and there's always room for dessert. Also, a quick reminder to like the video and subscribe for more videos around the world. If you want to further support us, you can do that on patreon.com/GNNPhil, where we make additional monthly videos for certain tiers. Shout out to our soulmates, Lauren Jared, Roger Lupka, Robin, David Dugmore, Leslie Garnine, and John. Thank you!
All right, ending our Dutch evening with some tea and some stroopwafel.
Yes, I heard
Gente, meu
or
Deus,
you
você só
taught me
come
that.
coisa boa,
Apparently
meu
you put your
Deus.
stroopwafel on the hot tea and then it gets softer and then you can eat it. We broke them
Olha
and
isso.
they're very oozy inside, very soft.
It's literally on this picture.
Right, yeah, what does it say? Warm it up on your cup.
Warm it up on your cup.
I never saw that. It's nice so warm.
I love it. Every time we go to the Netherlands, I try a
É
different
barato
brand
ainda por
of these
cima.
stroopwafels. And this is my first time trying this brand. This one might be my favorite because it's not too sweet.
Yeah, this was a very fun.
Gente, meu Deus, vocês têm sorte, porque vocês nasceram num país que, assim, um monte de coisa boa pra comer, né? Queria eu uma coisa dessas, tipo, com chocolate de café da manhã, coisas fritas com molho, tinha esse biscoito com caramelo dentro, é isso? Tipo, é muito, muito bom. Agora, esse prato que foi mostrado aqui com linguiça e molho, esse prato brasileiro, literalmente, assim, acho que um consenso ia amar, porque o povo brasileiro gosta de comida com substância, sabe? Tipo, assim, comida, assim, é forte. Então, o sanduíche, o povo brasileiro fica meio assim, né? Eles não gostam muito. Mas quando é, assim, a comida, assim, mais pesada, igual a linguiça, né? O purê e tal, o brasileiro ama. Então, assim, esse prato seria um consenso que todos iam gostar. Eu adoraria experimentar tudo aqui. Na verdade, eu fico muito curiosa de provar aquele granulado de vocês, que eu já ouvi dizer que ele é muito bom, tipo, em termos de qualidade, né? Então, assim, adoraria mesmo. Mas me deixa nos comentários, gente, se vocês realmente comem essas coisas assim, tipo, é o que vocês comem no dia a dia mesmo de vocês, sabe? Vocês comem todo dia isso? Me deixa saber nos comentários. Mas, bom, essa foi a minha reação. Eu espero que você tenha gostado desse vídeo. Se você gostou, considere se inscrever. Vou adorar ter você por aqui. E se você já foi inscrito, não esquece de ativar as notificações. Então é isso. Obrigada por assistir esse vídeo. Nos vemos na próxima reação. Tchau!